This movie was produced by a director that started off with a promising career, but after recent failures at the box office, studios now have to hide his name in the credits. During a flashback sequence, we learn a little bit about the main character and the pain and heartache he's been through following the loss of a loved one. Months later, he puts on a mask when he's in front of people, but when he's alone, you could tell he's not totally over his dead family member. His grieving process is more difficult than it has to be, because since he lives in a small town, he's always bumping into the character that's responsible for the death of his family member. So he's constantly having to live through the traumatic experience. He deserves all the time he needs to mourn, but you kind of want him to speed up the process because this is the time his two children need him the most. The world is in peril when it's invaded by aliens. People run for their lives, and the town where the main character and his kids live is almost completely deserted. The low population has its pros and cons. For example, when the dad goes to pick up medicine for the little kid, one of the biggest pros is the family doesn't have to wait in a long line since everyone's abandoned the town. Miles away out in the boondocks is where the family lives. It's a nice little farm out in the middle of nowhere, full of lots of hiding places in case the aliens ever pay them a visit. One night, the monster actually does pay the family a visit. Instead of being very quiet, they do the opposite and make as much noise as possible. The good news is the noise outside of the house chases the monster away from the house. So the family lives to see another day. After getting up close and personal with the alien, the father becomes obsessed and consumes all media content related to the monsters. The hope is he'll be able to discover their weakness, but it doesn't work out that way. It's actually the children that make the most discoveries related to the weaknesses of the monster. The hearing monitor device shown at the 33-minute mark is the device the kids use to channel the frequency that connects them with the aliens. Still, that little piece of knowledge isn't enough to fight the monsters toe-to-toe. They have no choice though when the alien comes back to terrorize their house. They say animals could sense danger. This is probably true, but it's mind-boggling how the animals that sense the danger outside kept making noise. The loud noises is what ultimately led to the alien shutting him up.
Forgot Isabel.
This time, the human goes to hide out in the basement. You could run, but you can't hide. The alien follows the human to the basement and starts creeping. And this scene is super scary because you can't tell if they're going to live or not. Meanwhile, the son with the flashlight picks the worst time to seek attention. He's safe as could be and far away from the predator. Then he drops the flashlight and runs towards the danger. His sister picks up the flashlight, and that's when we learn that both the kids are okay. The alien finds where the two kids are hiding and jump scares the oldest child by sneaking behind the kid and making all this noise. After that, the alien abandons the hunt and lets them be. Then, the family uses the hearing device and notice no monsters are around, so it's safe to go back to the house. They go back to the house and are trapped by an alien. It looks like the monster has the family right where he wants them, but something strange happens. One of the main characters starts scoping the room and, like a random revelation, discovers what the alien's weakness is. The family member with the weapon cocks back and boom! Lands a headshot on the monster, killing it to death. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.